Okie dokie, so today's video entry. As I said this morning, I woke up, slept in a bit, got up, made myself a coffee. I think that's all I managed. So today, I pretty much just ran off a coffee and several cigarettes. So this morning, I had to go to court over Jonesy. So as I've probably mentioned over the past few videos, that's something that's been causing me a bit of distress. For anyone, I guess, who doesn't know the history, it's a long one. It's a very, very long one. I met him through Andre, who I was seeing at the time. And then when things sort of fell off between Andre and I guess Jonesy saw that as an in for him. Especially because I think around that time was when Alex came back, or came to Ballarat. So yeah, Andre left, Alex moved in, and so that's why I've still sort of been in that loophole. And I've made several attempts to get out, to try blocking Jonesy's number, because he does harass me. It's gotten to the point where he says he is. I'm denying it, but other people I talk to, it is unrequited love. People say he is in love with me. I don't know why, because I have never given him any reason to believe that I am in any way interested in him. I met him as my, lover's friend, and now he is my best friend's housemate. And I guess the underlying theme through both of that is that he's my cannabis dealer. And I've made it clear on a number of times that that is all I am there for. I am never there to spend quality time with him. I am there to score drugs, smoke drugs, or hang out with Alex, where I can do, all of the above. So yeah, 2 weeks ago I asked him to stop making contact with me because I was starting to make really good headway. And he would just keep messaging me. Like, I sent a message to say, don't contact me anymore, and he sent me 7 messages over the next 6 hours. And then the next day I had a voice message from him. So last Friday, I think I said I went down to the police station and then told them everything. They sent me over to the magistrate's court. They made the appointment for 2 o'clock today, which was fine at the time. I thought I needed the morning to prepare. I wanted to go to group and then go there afterwards, after having a debrief with maybe a facilitator or something. And then I looked at my diary yesterday and I realized that I have 2 clients at that time. So I quickly called the magistrate's court and they were able to reschedule me for 10 a.m. today. So I slept in longer than I intended to. But I managed to get up, early enough that I could complete this paperwork to talk about the most recent incident. So the last 2 weeks with trying to end contact with Adrian because of him being a cannabis dealer, and I don't want anything to do with him, and I don't want to hear about any romantic things, or I don't want to hear about what the universe has planned for me or anything, because I get enough of that from fucking everywhere else. Yeah. And then the question came of, do I need, a safety intervention immediately, or can I wait till the court date? And I said, look, I'm not afraid that he's going to get a weapon and kill me so that no other man can have me or anything like that, or something like that would have probably popped up by now. There has been a few violent outbursts in the past, but nothing over that. He usually tends to just get really sooky and sad when he finds out I have a boyfriend. So I said, no, I'm not afraid that he is going to cause me physical harm, but I am afraid that if he continues to contact me when I have made it quite clear that I do not want to be contacted, I have attempted suicide in the past, thinking that was the only way that I can escape him. And right now, my mental health is incredibly fragile, and I've already made 4 attempts in the past, 12 days to ask him to stop talking to me, and it's only been 2 days of silence now. So I don't know. So I had to stay around a bit longer because they push safety interventions through quickly, which is good to know. It's good to know that that's happening, at least for women and for domestic cases. No one has contacted me about anything to do with Erica, so I guess that case is being dropped or no longer investigated, or I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with a lot of things, but the magistrate ruled in my favour because I told him of all the efforts that I've been making to try and get clean, and that this person is making that impossible, whether it is offering me supply when I don't want it, refusing to acknowledge that I don't want to be supplied anymore, and then even making deliveries of supplies if I haven't been in touch for a while. That doesn't help me at all. And I don't know, it's almost a shame that there can't be the cops there to be like, right, well, while you're here, we'll get you for possession and dealing and shit as well. But yeah, no, so that happened. So that was my morning, and I got my script for Valium filled. So I had one at 10 before I went in for the meeting, one at about 2:15 between my 2 clients, and then I didn't take a Valium then. I took my mirtazapine and an Imrest at 6. And I do think that they are starting to sort of kick in, because I'm feeling a bit kind of like just dopey. So yeah, today was a rough day. And it really does feel like I had to get through it on my own. And I've tried to reach out to a couple of people. And they are busy, which is fine, which is the universe telling me, this is me needing to learn to self-soothe. But I just, do I have to self-soothe everything, universe? Or like, some things self-soothing and some things I need to be around other people? I don't want to only see the world in black and white and in extremes. I don't want to only be around people or not be around people. I don't know what those boundaries look like, but I don't think that I need to be completely isolated until I reach the point where I have to be around people, and then no one's free to be around me at the last minute. Yeah, I don't know. My brain keeps wondering if I've left a little bit of pot left that I can smoke, but it's like, there's no point in smoking it, mate. You've only got not much. Like, what you have left will maybe do you some good if you have a month off or something. But where you're at right now, girlfriend, you're gonna have to keep taking tablets, which really is starting to get to me right now. I feel like I can almost taste, I have this chemically taste at the back of my mouth constantly. And not eating regularly doesn't help with that. Today was just fucking weird. By the time I woke up, I didn't want breakfast. And so I had the coffee while I was writing the history of the most recent incidences involving Mr. Jones. And the next thing I knew, I had to be there. And then, what I thought would be just a quick sort of check-in, here's the case and here's the day you both have to come back. It was nah, we'll get you seen today. And I was like, I have work at 1. Will I be done by then? They were like, yeah. But they couldn't say when because it all depends on when the other court cases are heard. So, look, fortunately, I was out of there by 12. I was able to pick up my script. I came back in time. I had my room set up. I treated 2 clients. One of them was new. She seemed very happy. They both rebooked, which is good. I completed their treatment notes, and I've got a load of towels on, ready to be done and taken care of. So, like, I'm ticking boxes. It was really weird. I was starting to get hungry, like at around 4 or 5, but I was like, this is a really weird time to eat, and I don't know what to eat now. And then I ended up just sort of distracting myself on Facebook and social media for quite a bit. So now that I talk about it, that could actually be where a lot of this kind of weird unease, anxiety sort of things coming from, is the fact that I just haven't eaten today, and maybe my blood sugar's low and I'm feeling a little under. So that's not a good enough reason to give in and use. I've made it this far. Honestly, I genuinely think that if I just have a chamomile tea, a couple of cigarettes, a Valium, progressive muscle relax, and I should be pretty reset and right to go. If anything changes, I'll make a video rather than videoing about it tomorrow. But yeah, today was a little bit stressful, but I guess also a bit of a relief to know that finally balls are rolling, seeds are being sown, momentum's building, boundaries are put in place, all of the above, like, in different ways. Like, I am chugging forward and chugging along. Might not seem like it's a very fast pace. Maybe it's a cruisy pace so that we can take the sights in. I am being encouraged to rest and relax, but I don't feel like I have time to do that because I feel like I've wasted enough time and I'm running out of time. I feel old. So, I don't know. But feelings aren't facts. It's just how I feel. And nothing changes if nothing changes. So, let's just fucking give it a crack at being sober and present and giving it our all. And maybe if it all fails in a year's time or 2 years' time, then we can take stock and determine whether or not it's been worth it. But we can't judge whether or not it's worth it a couple of days in. And you've had 1 sober day a week ago. In other news, I hope I see Bill on Sunday. That would be nice. But yeah, it's my update. I want to cry because I feel really lonely. I do. Pete was meant to be there with me today at court. I was really, really anxious and I didn't want to be there on my own, and it was shit being there on my own because it reminded me of last time I was at court. And my family are all on the other side and I'm on the defendant's side, and the only person who was with me on the defendant's side was Alex, or it was Rennie, but even I had someone, I didn't have anyone this time. What could someone have done if they were there? I don't know. Not much. Just fucking held my hand, because when I came out and I needed to cry, it was one of the other random ladies who was sitting there waiting for her to hear about her intervention order, and she cried too. They were relieved. So yeah, I'm trying, but yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you updated. I'll talk to you soon. Mum's calling. So I've taken my meds. My plan is to jump in the bath and just try to chill out for the rest of the night. Maybe try and read a book. just for leisure, pleasure, and yeah, I'll check back in if I need to. I'll check back in before I use, so you can see where my brain's at before I use. All right, thanks for checking in, everyone. Talk to you later.